All right. What's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for another live stream. My first live stream in like 2 weeks, but decided to do one. I know it's like late, but it is what it is. So, hope you like the intro. It's from my good friends at December's Fall. You can go on their webpage, decembersfall.com. Um, that is not the actual song from their album. That was a live video from like years ago, but decided to play it. Why not? It's called Nothing Left of You. So check them out, decembersfall.com. Right now they're on hiatus, but I just felt like giving them some love. I haven't shown them love in a long time, so hope you like the intro, and if not, well, fuck you, man. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, so hope you like the intro, and if not, well, fuck you. All right, so welcome everybody to another stream right here on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down below on this video and on this channel, and this video, and my other videos and channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share this video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that fucking bell and turn on all notifications so you never ever, oh baby, ever, I didn't mean ever, miss an upload. And that's all I gotta say about that. So like the video, subscribe to my channels, and all that other good shit. All right, so I decided to do a live stream because I haven't done one in a while, and this coming week is my final week on YouTube for the next 3 months or so. Thank you for the free view, asshole. See, because I know who's watching and who's not watching, but it is what it is. Moronic turds that should be in bed, and fake people. That's who watches my channel and wastes their money on me because they love to do that. But anyway, so just figured like, I got the time. I got nothing really left to do. I would have done this on another somewhere else, maybe on Facebook or something like that. But decided, I was like, you know what? I got the week. I got a week to go. Let me just get as much content out going into New Year's week and going into New Year's Day and the day one pay-per-view, which I will be reviewing, and then that'll be it. I'm gonna go on my nice break, winter break, and I'm gonna come back sometime in the spring, probably by the end of March, or probably around WrestleMania, probably after WrestleMania. And yeah, so that's it. So for all you who don't know, I'm going on a little mini break from YouTube, and I'll still be doing videos on other platforms, but you won't know where. You trolls won't know anywhere. You ugly, disgusting, minuscule little perverts and little babies with tiny little dicks. And that's all I gotta say about that. But we're gonna take a break. We're gonna get away from this toxic wasteland for a while. The new terms of services go into effect January the 5th. So yeah, I'm kind of getting away from that because the way it's going, ladies and gentlemen. And just give me a second. I gotta do something. So you guys can't see me. So all right, now you can see me. So you can't see my sexy face, but it is what it is. So the new terms of services go into effect on January the 5th, which is on next Wednesday, same day as the AEW TBS debut. So that's gonna be the first day of the new terms of services, otherwise known as Censor Tube Day, because everything's gonna get censored. No more hate videos. They're gonna censor a lot of people. They're gonna start cracking down on people who inflate their views, inflate their subs, and do fake giveaways and e-begging and all that other shit. So basically, YouTube is turning PG, if you will, starting on January the 5th. So a lot of channels that do a lot of drama are basically in jeopardy of getting their channels taken down. That means my rank channel might be going down, or if I do rant videos, but I'm probably not. Energy drink, baby. I need some energy. Gotta wake up, because I'm gonna go to bed soon. But yeah, my rant channel, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any rants next year because of the new terms of services. I really can't do a hate video. I have to be PG in some of my videos because I'll get a community strike or community guideline strike. I mean, I got a warning already because of some stupid video I gave misinformation about the fucking virus, which I thought was hilariously stupid, but it is what it is. I appealed and lost, so I don't have strikes on my channel yet, but I got a warning strike. But it is what it is. I can't get rid of it either, so which is stupid. You should get the warning strike, and it should be taken off, not like a week or two. But it is what it is. And what's even more stupid is that I'm getting freaking age restriction emails from YouTube. I know these trolls are trying to get this channel taken down, and it's not going to work. So I've been getting age restriction video emails from videos from 7 years ago. I got one. I think it was today or yesterday, from a video from September 15th, 2014, Raw. And there was nothing wrong with it. I mean, the title was kind of messed up, so I kind of changed the title around. Then I appealed it, and then like five minutes, the age restriction was taken off. Then I got another one on my rant channel for my fuck Vince McMahon rant, and I've done a lot of them. I mean, the last one I did, like last year, I think it was. And so I changed the title, just said Vince McMahon rant. I guess they don't want you to put F in the title. So I can imagine my Merry Christmas video will be age restricted pretty soon because it has F in it. So, but yeah, so my Vince McMahon rant I did like last year got age restricted, but then I appealed it. I won that, so I was 2 for 2 today. So Susan, fuck you. Age restrict this one, motherfucker. You fucking cunt. And that's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, but next year I might not be so lucky because with the terms of services, and who knows. But a lot of people are gonna be in jeopardy of getting their channels taken down. And I think you know which one I'm talking about. Mr. Clean. His channel is definitely in jeopardy because he inflates his views and inflates his subs. So he gonna be gone finally, hopefully. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But as far as I go, I'm just gonna take a break on starting January the 2nd, and I'm gonna take the rest of January off, the rest of February off, and probably most or all of March. And I'll reassess my life and what's going on. So I got to fix some things, my personal life. I'm starting a new position. My job that I have now. I'm getting a new position. I'm getting new hours starting in February. So when I do come back, I'm not going to come back full time. I'm just going to be here and there. So kind of works for me and kind of sucks for you trolls. But it is what it is. But I will still be around YouTube, video-wise. If you're my good friends, you know where I will be. For you trolls, you will not find me. So you won't find me anywhere. So I didn't mention Twitch, but I'm probably not going to go on Twitch. So and even if you came over to Twitch, you'll get blocked anyway. So that's all I got to say about that. All right. Enough about that. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here on this late Christmas night. Now it's after Christmas now. Christmas is over. Christmas is over. I am in command. So Christmas is over. I hope you had a great Christmas Eve and Christmas. And got what you want. And if not, well, fuck you. Now we get started. We are, as of this video, 5 days away from New Year's Eve, and well, 6 days away from the end of the year. So this is New Year's week, and all the good stuff is gonna happen this week. So, like I said, I'm just gonna do a couple more videos, and then I'm taking my break next Sunday. And thank you for the free review, asshole. And that's all I gotta say about that. So we'll move on from there. But like I said, next Sunday is it. I'm gonna take a break for a little bit, a couple months, and then I'll be back maybe by WrestleMania time, or maybe after WrestleMania. Probably like Raw after WrestleMania, I will return. But you never know. I might return by Easter, by Memorial Day. Who knows? Who knows with this fucking website and the new terms of services? I'm gonna have a channel by then, but who knows? We'll see. I know the trolls will love that, but you can't stop me. I'll still be here on YouTube somehow, but it is what it is. Because you can't stop me and you can't do anything about it. That's it. All right. On this late Christmas night, early Sunday morning. Well, it's now 1:09 a.m. on December the 26th, 2021. Or if you're in the West Coast, it's still Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you on the West Coast. If you're in Japan, Happy Monday to you. In Australia as well. And New Zealand. Everywhere on the other side of the country, other side of the West Coast. So my West Coast fans, California and Nevada and everywhere else, still Christmas for another couple hours. So hopefully you had a great Christmas. I had a pretty decent Christmas. Was with my family. Was with you know who. And that's pretty much it. We had some good meals. I had a good birthday. I had some great cake. Got some money. Got a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm not gonna show you it because All right, what? All right. Since trolls think they're all big and bad and think that I don't have a job, and I'm like, oh, you didn't get nothing for Christmas. You didn't get this and that. Well, I will show you. I will show you. I will show you something, and you will love it. See, you can hear it. You can hear it. But ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Look at that. Look at that stack. Hundreds, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That's half my bonus and Christmas money that I got from my parents too. So look at that, all $100 fucking bills, baby, because I'm rich, fucking rich. And that's it. You can't do a goddamn thing about it, motherfuckers. So that's that. I'm gonna put that in the bank this week and going into I'm gonna save for next month. It's got bills to pay and I got things to buy. Actually, my in this moment stuff I actually bought. Just have to put the money in after the new year. I have to put the order in after the new year, and I put that in the home thing, but it's all right. So yeah, so got some Christmas money. I got some stuff. I'm getting more stuff after the new year. More stuff from Rosa as well. That's coming in after the new year. So good stuff, maybe. It's good stuff. So that's that. And put it in the bank this week because I don't go back to work till after the new year. So that's it. So I get to put that in. I get to order my stuff. That's gonna come in probably in a week or two after the new year. and we're good. And then gonna be making a ton more money going into going to January, and then February I'm making a ton more with the new position I got at work. So, and I do work. For those of you who don't think I work, I mean, where did I get the money from? Then I go to a bank and steal $800. Come on now, morons. But it is what it is. More money than you wish you had, because you probably got nothing for Christmas, and got and all my little friends that love me so much. You know who you are, you little twerps, little idiots that love to give me stuff. But you got reported to the police. Oh, it is what it is. So you're fucked. You're fucked now. I'm not. You are. But that's all I gotta say about that. So to all the trolls, I hope you enjoyed your shit in your stockings, because there's gonna be more. Don't worry. Don't worry. You think it won't end with the shit stockings? It continues with more shit stockings going into the new year. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, but to everybody else, hope you had a great Christmas, and we'll get ready for the new year. I hope you have a happy and safe new year going into 2022, and I hope you have a great 2022. And that's it. But we're gonna roll on. We've got a couple videos to go this week with our Raw review, NXT review, Dynamite for the end of the year, and Smackdown or Rampage may come. Well, I won't be doing Smackdown or Rampage on New Year's Eve, because I'll be at a New Year's Eve party, and I will be away on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I won't be doing. I will be doing a live stream on New Year's night after day one. That'll be the final stream until April, I would say. April or May, but we'll see. And thank you once again for your free views. Which you're not going to come in my chat and say something, because I know who it is. All these mindless trolls that have 6,000 sock accounts. I hope you enjoyed your shit stockings. I just hope. I had a great Christmas. I'm going to have a great New Year. You're not. And that's it. All right, enough about those idiots. Let's get to the topic at hand. And hope you like the intro song. I might play an outro song, but we'll see. I don't want to get copyright, so I can't really play a copyright song. Actually, what I could do is, and I will do this. Let me get the song set up. All right, let me get the song set up first. I'll get that. I'll do that while I'm doing that, because it might take me a while, because my freaking laptop sucks fucking cock. But it is not my laptop, my desktop, I should say. It sucks. All right, so as we're getting, excuse me, as we're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Christmas night, December the 25th, 2021, or if you're now watching from somewhere else, it is now December the 26th, 2021, as we're rolling into the new year, right here on the Kill the Demons channel. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below or in the chat. And that's it. So, on this late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, it is time for your late, well, not really late and out of date per se, but your late Smackdown Christmas review and your Rampage reviews for my birthday, December the 24th, 2021, on Smackdown, and tonight's Rampage Christmas edition for December the 25th, 2021 on Fox and TNT. All right, now all the spoilers were out already, so most of the results you all know. But I figured, well, I got time and I got nothing to do right now before going to bed, so I was like, let's do a stream. Nobody's even up anyway, unless you're in that great country known as England, where a bunch of assholes live, except for a certain few. Because I do have friends in England that love me, but there's others in England that are so obsessed with me. That's why I gave him a nice picture of myself for Christmas. This is what I gave him, a big fat finger. I could have given him a big fat dirt, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, so here's your SmackDown and Rampage reviews for this weekend for Christmas and Christmas Eve. So was pretty decent shows. SmackDown was garbage, but we all knew that. It was taped already. It was taped after last week's SmackDown, and this week's SmackDown. Actually, next week's SmackDown, the New Year's Eve episode, was taped the same in the same week, last week's December the 17th. So after that SmackDown, they taped 2 SmackDowns in a row. So really, you got 3 SmackDowns in the same night. That's like 6 hours of television. Good Lord. I don't know how they did that. But in any event, Rampage was taped this past Wednesday. It will be taped for New Year's. Will be taped this coming Wednesday at Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida, for New Year's Smash, night 1 and night 2. Night 2 will be on New Year's Eve at 10 o'clock on TNT. Unless it gets moved, but we don't know. But we got that. All right, so let's start with SmackDown. Let's not waste any time with that. And let's try to get this video set up while I'm doing that. You know, my head hurts. It is what it is. All right, so let's get to SmackDown. SmackDown was from, I don't even know where SmackDown was from. SmackDown was from Chicago this week, and I think it's going to be next week as well, from Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. Not the Rosemont Horizon, I don't think. I don't think they changed it from the Rosemont Horizon to the Allstate Arena. But it is what it is. So this week's episode of SmackDown, the Christmas edition, wasn't really great. I mean, the only thing that was hyped was the Flair for the SmackDown Women's Title and the 12 Days to Christmas Gauntlet Match to see Nara in day 1 and a little bit Miracle on 34th Street fight. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. And the chat room is open if you're up. And if not, well, fuck you. Go to sleep, assholes. And that's it. All right. So let's dive into SmackDown real quick, because it was yesterday. Or, well, the day before, my birthday. All right, so the birthday edition of SmackDown begins. As always, our commentary team is Mitchell Cole and our good friend Pat McAfee. So we start off SmackDown with a video from earlier in the day with Kayla Braxton. Or actually, before we get to Kayla, we get a recap of last week's show where Roman Reigns hugged Paul Heyman, then fired him after Paul said that he protected Brock from Roman Reigns. He was protected from Brock Lesnar, and Roman fired him. Then he laid him out with a Superman punch. And then Brock came out to save him, and then F5 the Usos and Roman, and then ended the show. So we're going to this week. What's the story with Paul Heyman? So we got a video from earlier today. Kayla Braxton sitting down with her bestie Paul Heyman across from her, and Paul doesn't look too well. He needs a shave. I shaved, but he needs a shave. So Kayla's like, well, you're here now. How do you feel about getting fired last week? And what do you got to say for yourself? So tell your side of the story, Paul, and blah, blah, blah. So he's like, what do you want me to say? I got publicly fired, publicly attacked, and publicly shamed in public last week. He says he told Roman the truth, and he paid the price for it publicly. And he said, do I regret anything? No, I don't regret telling the truth because I was just doing my job as special counsel for the tribal chief. So he goes on and says, last week, things had been thrown out. His things have been thrown out of the locker room like he was a rookie, but he had done his job. He says Roman is the greatest Universal Champion of all time. To be protected from Brock Lesnar. So Kayla's like, well, what are you gonna do now? So Paul's like, well, maybe I'll go to NXT and pick out a Paul Heyman guy or girl, start over. But no, I'm not gonna do that at this stage of my career. He says, I put everything into Roman Reigns, but without him, maybe it's time, instead of acknowledging him, I'm going to acknowledge my career, which is most likely over. And that's it. So, very passionate promo from Paul. Now, we don't know what's going to happen with Paul, but I will tell you what's going to happen. Paul's going to come back at J1 next Sunday, and next Saturday, excuse me, and he's going to screw Brock Lesnar. He's going to double cross Brock. I think Brock's going to still win the title, but somehow, like, he's going to celebrate with Paul, and then Paul's going to, like, hit him in the nuts or something like that, and then maybe go back with Roman. I don't know. I think it's going to be like a double turn or something like that, but we'll see what happens with that. So we shall see what happens with Paul E. next week. Well, next Friday, or this coming Friday, and on the New Year's Eve show, and at J1 next Saturday. Now we'll talk about that going into this coming week. I will be doing a predictions video on Thursday afternoon, Thursday night on TDC 215, my final Gilmore Chronicles of the year, and we'll go into 2022. Probably we'll do WrestleMania. Maybe we do WrestleMania. We'll see what happens with that. But we'll get there on episode 216. But we'll move on from there. All right, so we'll see what happens with Paul this Friday night and at day one next Saturday. And that's it. So very great, a great promo. And I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. Paul just being the talented man that he is. And he needs a shave. And a haircut. Well, he doesn't need a haircut. He needs a shave and maybe a diet because he's fat. Son of a bitch, he's fucking fat. That's all I gotta say about that. But we move on from there. All right. After that, we actually go to the arena in Chicago, and we begin with our first match of the night for the women's title, the Smackdown women's title, I should say. We have Horseface Charlotte Flair, who got back with Andrade now. Lucky her. She takes on the woman from Australia, Toni Storm. Match is all right. Nothing to write home about. Starts up with Charlotte. They lock up to start. Toni not being able to get very far because Charlotte kicks her in the ribs. But then Toni hits her with a crossbody for an early 1 count. And then the champ goes to the floor to catch her breath, get a breather, and gets back in to basically beat the shit out of Toni Storm with some stomps, some chops in the corner. Then we get a figure 4 neck lock, not a leg lock, neck lock for a little bit. Charlotte then flips her over, setting her up, and then kips up. And they get back up. Toni scores with a headbutt, only to get kicked out to the floor. As we go to break, we come back. Charlotte slaps her in the face, starts shouting at her about how much better she is than her, than Toni. Toni gets pissed and gets right back up. Charlotte then blasts her with a clothesline, but Toni comes back with a snap suplex. But that didn't work for long, as Charlotte hits some forms in the corner. Then she hits the downward spiral into the middle turnbuckle, which cuts Toni Storm momentum off again. Then she sets up the double moonsault on Andrade for a near fall. She goes for natural selection. It's blocked. Toni hits a quick German suplex. Not that it mattered, because Charlotte comes back, puts her in the figure 4, even though it took a little bit of time to get the move on. But she gets it on anyway. She tries to go for the figure 8. Toni rolls into ropes for the break, and then they get back up. A big boot sends Toni out to the floor. Charlotte continues the roll. Toni did get some offense in with some roll-ups for a near fall, but in the end, Charlotte reversed a roll-up into a small package of her own. 1, 2, 3. Horseface Charlotte Flair retains the SmackDown Women's title in a little over 14 and a half minutes. Match itself wasn't that bad, so I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. And now we don't know what is going to happen to Charlotte, if she's going to defend the belt at day 1, or if she's going to take the rest of the year off. So, I mean, who's going to challenge her now? Sasha? Probably. I think Sasha should come in and challenge her on the New Year's Eve edition of SmackDown for the women's title and win it at day 1. We'll see what happens with that. So I got 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. And we'll move on. That's it. All right, back. I look back at Drew McIntyre pulling that sword of his, Angela, out of the desk last week after Happy Slappy Corbin and Mad Crap Moss couldn't even do it. I mean, really? Couldn't get the sword out of the freaking desk? I know they were trying to do the sword in the stone Excalibur thing last week, which I thought was stupid, but anyway. That then we go back where we see Drew McIntyre, the New Day. Oh, see, Woods and Kofi Kingston. They're in the back to get ready middle on 34th Street fight with the Usos, these SmackDown tag teams, and Madcap Moss with Happy Slappy Corbin in his corner. They're getting ready for that. They start joking around. Oh, ever since beatings? And they start laughing like, ha! And she was like, okay, I get you. I get it, Kofi, you're an idiot, but okay. So anyway, they're getting ready for that. That's going to be the main event for the night. And that's it. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5. And that's it. All right, after that, we get a video about Zaya Lee, who debuted 2 weeks ago, and on Natalia view with Megan Moran, saying that if Zaya Lee gets she'll need protection or something like that. So anyway, we get to this Zaya Lee promo, and she says she doesn't like women like Natalia who crush other women's spirits. Then she starts talking in Japanese or Chinese. I don't know. It's the same freaking thing almost. So she talks in like Japanese or Chinese. Blah, 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 sushi, you know, and she promised violence and vengeance for future. So we'll see what happens with that as we go into the new year. And that's it. So I gave that a 2.25 out of 5 for all that. And we continue on with SmackDown. It's the 12 Days of Christmas Gauntlet Match, where the winner gets an Intercontinental shot against Sky Nakamura, Rick Boogs. You know, that guy that plays the electric twanger. So they come out, and Pat McAfee's dancing. He's trying to keep a straight face, but he's laughing at the same time. Because he knows he's gonna have Pat McAfee's ass on his head, in his face. I don't know. Not the first time, but I digress. All right, so match was okay. It wasn't great, but we had most of the mid-audience in Gauntlet match. It's also Angel Garza at number 1, Monsieur at number 2. So we get a off the top. I think it was Mansoor gets pulled off the top for an early crash and burn, and then an Insigiri really by Mansoor doesn't really get that far as Angel Garza hits the wing flipper 1, 2, 3 in about 96 seconds. So get out of here, Mansoor. Go back to catering. Nobody wants you here. Get out of here. So go, and then Eric from War Machine comes in at number 3. Gets kicked off the apron right before the bell. So insult, and Eric caught him out of midair, and he slams him on the floor very hard. Just go to break. We come back. Eric is kneeing him in the face for a near fall. Goes for the running knees, and then Angel picked him up. Surprising strength by Angel, and picks him up. Hits another wing clipper. Right, almost at the 7-minute mark of the match, and he gets the win. And he continues on, and then Shaggy comes in at number 4. Really doesn't do much. Lasts like about a minute and change. Angel hits a drop kick to no effect. Shanky knocks Angel in the corner. Wait about it. Bad news. Wait about it. Bad news for you, Shanky. Why are you using my move? That's bad news for you, Shanky. You use my move. So yeah, so Shanky gets his first win in God knows how long. And he gets the win about at the 8.5-minute mark of the match. So he moves on. And then Ivar comes in at number 5 and comes in with a big boom. Shanky hits a big dropping Ivar, who comes right back up with some corner close. Put Shanky. Then he goes up top, hits the Viking splash, and he gets the win in about a minute 20. So that catering with Jinder Mahal. And that's that. After that, Sheamus fella, he comes in at number 6, starts hammering away on Ivar, gets punched out to the floor. We go to break. We come back. Sheamus grabs a chin lock to keep Ivar in trouble. That gets broken up with some power by Ivar. So, but he throws Sheamus in the corner. Sheamus comes out with the kick, and Sheamus win about almost 6 minutes of the match and 50 seconds total. So we get that. So Sheamus moves on in the gauntlet, and then at number 7, Drew Gulak comes in, and really didn't last that long. Lasted 41 seconds as Sheamus hits the bro kick. You're gone. Go back to catering. Back to the 24/7 title picture, you bum. And that's it. All right, number 8 is Cesaro, and he's still got his ribs taped up, but he hits a high crossbody for a near fall. Then a regal roll on the ribs by Sheamus. Fights back to his feet, but Ridge Holland causes a distraction. Sheamus then hits another bro kick, and he pins Cesaro at the 21-minute mark, 21:18. So Cesaro's out, and then Ricochet comes out at number 9, and he did pretty damn well in this gauntlet match. He kicks Sheamus outside, and then hits top rope Asai moonsault as we go to another break. This match lasted like an hour almost. We go back in. Sheamus hits the Irish Coast backbreaker, then grabs a 1925 chin lock. Then he power slams Ricochet to cut off his comeback attempt. Then he sets up for the 10 clubbing blows against the rope. Goes for a top rope clothesline and missed. Ricochet then grabs a tornado DB for a near fall. Then he goes for the lion salt. Sheamus got the knees up, grabs a very close fall, and then he gets the top, sets up moonsault for a near. And then Ridge Holland does another distraction, which allows Sheamus to hit Ricochet with a knee off the apron. And then Cesaro comes back, why not, to take out Ridge Holland, which distracts Sheamus. And then Ricochet gets a 1925 fruit roll-up, and he pins Sheamus and eliminates the match. So Sheamus is gone. So we get to number 10. That's Humberto Carrillo, who didn't last that long. Surprisingly, he didn't last that long. So Sheamus gets up, knocks Ricochet silly, and then Humberto's like, I got this in the bag, goes for a moonsault, and Ricochet got his knees up, and Humberto goes boing, all the way up in the air, and he falls. Then Ricochet picks him up, hits the recoil, 1, 2, 3, and Humberto is gone in about a minute and 29 seconds, almost 90 seconds. So he gone. Number 11 is Kinder My Balls, who drops Ricochet on the apron to put him in trouble. Goes for the Colossus, gets counted into a cradle pin by Ricochet. About 50 seconds. That's 33:01 from 32:21. Takes 50 seconds for Ricochet to pin Jinder Mahal. So it's that. So Mahal's gone. So now it's down to Ricochet and number 12, Sami Zayn. And this was a phenomenal ending to the match. We'll go to break, come back. Sami's pounding on Ricochet in the corner. Hits a clothesline for a near fall. Sami then goes up top. Delay enough for Ricochet to stop a hurricane for a near fall. Then Sami gets up, tries for the Blue Thunder Bomb, and gets blocked by Ricochet, who hits a crossbody for a near fall. Then Sami gets the Blue Thunder Bomb for a very near fall. Goes for the explode in the corner, but can't hit it. Tries again, and does connect. The hell of a kick is cut up with a super kick. Then Ricochet hits the Better Driller on Sami. Goes for the cover to win the match, but Sami kicks out. So Ricochet goes up top. Goes for the shooting star press, and Sami got his knees up. Then gets a kind of a semi-exploder in the corner. And then that was it. Sami goes to the corner, and he runs, hits the hell of a kick. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn wins the Gauntlet Match at 42 minutes, 16 seconds. And he will go on to face Shinsuke Nakamura once again for the Intercontinental title. And they've had history before, and we all know about that with the Intercontinental title. And we'll see what happens with that. I think that's going to be at the Day 1 pay-per-view. And that's it. So, all right, got 2 people watching. They're probably trolls, but nobody cares. And that's it. All right, so I gave that, the whole Gauntlet match, I gave 3.25 stars. But, got to give it to Ricochet, even though, he's kind of in limbo right now. But he put on a great performance in the Gauntlet match. I would have been surprised if he would have won. Not that he would have won the Intercontinental title from Shinsuke, but it is what it is. So we're gonna get Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn once again. The feud that they've had like a year ago or so, and I'm gonna get that. I think at day 1, I'm gonna go with. I think Sami Zayn is gonna pin Shinsuke because Shinsuke's only defended the goddamn belt once. So I think Sami's gonna get it back for the 3rd time. So happens with that. So, but good match, 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, we got Laureen in the chat. What's up? What's up, girl? How you doing? Happy birthday weekend, Merry Christmas, PD and Rosa. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you had a great Christmas and a great Christmas weekend as well, Laureen. I did see some you in Tony's streams over the weekend, Tony from Revere, and a couple other ones as well. But other than that, all I gotta say is hope you had a great Christmas, and that's it. We'll talk during the week, of course, this weekend, going into next week, going into New Year's, and we'll talk after New Year's on Discord and wherever else. That's it. So cheers to you, Laureen. Hope you had a great Christmas. I got what you wanted. I got what I wanted. I already showed it. Should I show it again? Yeah. I think I will. I think I will. So make the trolls even more jealous that they already were. They were jealous before. Now they're gonna get jealous again. So get it out. Lauren, you're gonna love this. Not only did I get my Christmas bonus, which I already put in the bank, but I got more money from more money than you can count, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's $1,000, my friend. But I gotta put some in the bank, and I gotta well, some is for spending money that I'm gonna use probably after the new year, and then the other half The other half is for some stuff I ordered that I gotta put in the bank because I gotta get the money put in the bank. You know what I mean? This little envelope. It's for the stuff I ordered from In This Moment. So I got a shirt and what else I got? I think I got a hoodie. Not I think I got the hoodie or I forgot what I got. But I think I got a shirt and I got damn it, now I forgot what I got. I think I got a shirt and some pants or a shirt. I got a new shirt and I think I got a hoodie, another hoodie. Yeah, I got another hoodie with $60 and I got a shirt for $35. So altogether it was $95 plus tax. So it's 101 plus shipping. So I'm paying about $115 for everything. But I had the money, so now I have the money. So just gotta put it in the bank and then order it this week, coming week, and then it should come in by middle to the end of January. So I'll have that. I will do I won't be doing it here, but I will be doing I'll put the pictures up on my Facebook and Instagram page so you can see it. I would do an unboxing or unbagging, but no, I'm not gonna be on YouTube in January, or February. So, but we got that. But yeah, so to all you haters out there, you wish you had $1,000 that you got for Christmas. I know Scott Casey Gale got $1,000 for Christmas. Lucky him. Scott Casey Gale, you are the man. Got $1,000 check. Lucky him. But Mike, I got $1,000 in cash. He got $1,000 check, and then I got my bonus, which was like, I'm not gonna tell you how much that was. It wasn't $1,000 though, but it is what it is. But big ups to Scott Casey Gale, and that's that. But we're in the money. We're in the money, just like Prince Nana would say. Do 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 do. Gonna have me. I should tell Prince Nana I got some money. We're gonna be in the money. Do. We're gonna have shrimp cocktails, my friend. Me and Prince Nana are gonna have a nice time, man. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have some shrimp cocktails with the ladies. Maybe I'll get Mia Yim to come around with Keith Lee. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay. Lauren says I did salute. Thank you. Okay, Lauren says, nice. Take Rosa on a romantic weekend. Oh, I will be doing that. Not anytime soon, though, but I'm hoping, I'm going to try my best to book something for Valentine's weekend, if I can. But we'll see. If I can book it, that's great. If not, I'll probably do the week after. So, but I will be having a nice romantic weekend with the missus. If not Valentine's weekend, probably either the week after that or sometime in March. Or maybe after WrestleMania time. Or probably be between March and the end of April. Because I can't go on Easter because Easter is late this year. Next year, I should say, April 17th. So if I do go away, it'll probably be sometime maybe around St. Patrick's Day or maybe the week after that. Or we just wait until the end of April and we have a nice romantic weekend. And this all depends on the pandemic. So, because you never know, they might shut down Atlantic City and New York City too. So, let's just pray that nothing happens. But with this stupid virus going around, who knows? And that's it. But yeah, I will be taking the missus on a romantic dinner, probably for Valentine's Day. If I don't go away, I'll definitely take her out for dinner. And book it through Groupon. Yeah, I'll look at that because I usually book through the hotel that we usually stay at. I'm not gonna tell you which one. Just there's like a lot of hotels in Atlantic City. Just pick one that's the one we go to. So, but yeah, no, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll try to look it up on Groupon. No, I'm not gonna go to the Poconos. I would love to, but not in the winter because I really don't like driving in the winter, especially if it snows and ice and stuff. No. I'll wait till the spring, like late March or early April. Then I'll start using the good old card. But I will look at Groupon after the new year and see if I can maybe get something cheap instead of paying like $90 for the night, for the weekend, and plus the 50. Plus I got to pay, when I get there, you got to pay like $50 security, but which you get back. So really you're paying $140, but it's really $90, but you pay the $50 and then you get right back on your credit card the next day, or like a couple of days after that. So you get the $50 right back. So, but then you got to bring extra spending money, for dinner, and then if you want to go to a nightclub or go to a karaoke bar or go anywhere, do it. That's what we're gonna do. We're going to boogie. Nobody asked you. I said boogie, and then the freaking wrestling guy goes, well, because you want a boogie, don't you? You want to come over here and boogie? Huh? Zuzu. You want to come up here, boogie? You want to come up? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes! The wrestling cat returns for my birthday and for Christmas. Yay. Yay, my wrestling cat. I don't fuck the cat, by the way, so fuck you. That was a joke. That was a really bad joke, and now I'm getting crucified for it. It's like, oh, you fuck your cat. You rape your cat. No, I don't. It's my cat. I love the cat. That's right, kiddos. I don't fuck with Peter Gilmore. I will fuck you in the ass and make you humble. I will scratch your eyes out, and I will kick your ass if you mess with Peter Gilmore again. I will kick your ass, and I'll scratch your eyes out, and I will eat your balls. Fear me. For I am the wrestling cat. There is no other. Wrestling Jesus, I see you have a new cat. And yeah, see, she's mad at the rest. She's mad at Wrestling Jesus' cat now, and the dog, by the way. So, guess anything else to say? My beautiful cat. Guess something. Something to say? Got anything else to say? Anything else? Anything else you want to say? Merry Christmas, you sons of bitches! And subscribe to Peter Gilmore, for he is good. God bless you all. I am the wrestling cat. Fear me and acknowledge me. Bah! Right? Ah! All right. Now we're gonna rock the baby. So cute. I love you. He's my friend. He keeps me company. Right? You give me a kiss? Watch this. You give me a kiss right now. See? I love you. I love you. So good. You're so good. You're so good. Okay. I'll get down. After I edit it, I'll give you some treats, okay? Blah. Blah, blah. All right. Now I'm going to get crucified for that. I don't give a shit. So that's that. All right. Okay. Lauren says, my kid sis booked Atlantic City for her anniversary. $87 a night. Lucky her. I saw some. I actually went one year. And I didn't pay like $49 a night, and I went for one night because that's what we usually do. We go on a Friday or Saturday, or sometimes we go Saturday and Sunday, and then we go when we get there. We go to our usual burger joint, or we go to Hooters for dinner, and then we go back up to the hotel. We do our thing. We get ready to go. We get dressed up, and we go boogie. Or we go to the nightclub. We go to we usually, when I try to go on Friday night, we go to 80s, 70s, and 80s night because Rose is a disco queen. She's a disco queen, young and mean. She's not even 17. She's only 17, but she's 33. Okay, sorry. That's a joke, by the way. If you know what, if you heard of Winger's 17 video, I mean, it's a song. Yeah, there's a little joke that I like that us metalheads play when that song comes on the air, and I actually heard it in a nightclub. It was actually in a nightclub I went to, and they were playing. I was like, "Holy shit, it's Winger!" Wait, since when? Winger came on, and 17 was playing. I was like, "Oh yeah." So I went up to the DJ, says, "Can I sing the chorus?" He says, "Yeah, go ahead." So the chorus goes, "She's only 17, 33. She's an old bag with no teeth." Okay. Okay, now I'm going crazy now, and everybody's gonna clip that and then make fun of it. I don't give a shit. But yeah, when we go to 70 and 80s night on a Friday, and we have a good time. We have a good time with all the 80s music, 70s music, you know, ABBA and all the great 80s music. I mean, all you millennials don't know shit about the 80s. Lauren and me know. And Rosa knows. Well, Rosa's been around since the disco days. I was born in '76. I was born near the end of disco and the start of punk rock and the birth of heavy metal, of course. So, and with Black Sabbath, even though they came around in '72, in the mid to late '70s, it's when like freaking Led Zeppelin, who a lot of people say, oh, they're the forefathers of metal. But Led Zeppelin's not even a metal band. They were called, they had the groove of metal, but they were not the first metal band. That was Black Sabbath. And if you don't believe me, go look it up. Because Black Sabbath is the originators of heavy fucking metal. And without Black Sabbath, you wouldn't get bands like In This Moment. Well, any band like Slipknot. Because everybody that's a band that was a band in the 80s, 90s, and up to now were influenced by Ozzy and Black Sabbath. The same. Without Black Sabbath, there would be no heavy metal. There would be no Ozzy. There would be no Judas Priest or Iron Maiden, or let me kill my stew, mother anyways, the spade's gonna warp my face, rock out with your cock out, alright. No, there wouldn't be bands like that, so. What it is. But yeah, we go to 70s and 80s night if we get there on a Friday, and then we come back on Saturday night. Or if we go Saturday, it's I think it's 90s night. So get all the 90s music, all the reggae, and all that. Sometimes they'll play a little bit of grunge, like they'll play Smells Like Teen Spirit. Then they'll play a little bit of 2000s as well, like In Sync and some good stuff that we can dance to. I remember the last time we went, I forgot what, I think it was last year, not last year, but it was 2020 we went. I think we went on a Thursday, which was, I forgot what the theme was, but I think it was like a 90s and 2000s night, I think, on Thursday night. And we're just chilling, a lot of people on the dance floor. Then we went off the dance floor to get some drinks and stuff because, we're alcoholics. Well, Rosa is, but not me. But anyway, and then we started dancing in a private area away from people. And there were some people dancing around too. Then some guy in a freaking SpongeBob SquarePants freaking costume comes up and starts dancing with Rosa. I'm like, hi, I'm Patrick. Dance with me. But I think it was a chick in that outfit. I don't know. I think it was a guy in the outfit, but started dancing with Rosa, and I'm like, go ahead. Go ahead. Go dance on his square dick. But you'll get a bigger dick later. But I digress. So we did that. That was kind of fun. And then Rosa actually went, I think it was this year or last year, yeah, there was this year she went with some friends, and she went to the nightclub, and the nightclub was the line was all the way around the club, going into the lobby of the hotel. So she's like, "Fuck this!" Then she went to a Latin club. They play a lot of Spanish music and some regular music too. So she had fun without me because I was working at the time. So yeah, but when we go to the nightclub, we get down, we boogie. So, but yeah, what Lauren said about 87 a night for your kid's sister, that's pretty damn good. Did she go for one night? Or did she go for how many nights did she go for? But it is what it is. All right, we'll move on. All right, Lauren's doggy's birthday was today or yesterday. Was it today or yesterday? The 25th or the 26th? And that's that. We'll move on. My doggy little bit is the same. Okay. Got Chase in the chat. What's up, Chase? How you doing, man? I know you got a stream coming tomorrow morning. With some Roman Reigns merchandise or something like that. That's gonna be cool. I'll try to watch it. I have to do some errands in the morning. I have to do some stuff for Rose in the morning because I have to buy some stuff for our grandson if it's at this supermarket. Okay, Lauren's dog's birthday is today, so happy birthday to Lauren's dog. Go have a biscuit. But yeah. So we got all that. So Chase has a stream coming up a little late, a few hours from now. I think it's at 11 o'clock on YouTube. So I'll try to watch some of it, but I'm going out right before football starts. And fucking Niners lost, fucking idiots. So we got some of the Niners lost. Nothing right home about, but they should have won. But they gave the Titans 2 minutes, and then they went down the field. A stupid pass interference call. They couldn't tackle the fucking quarterback, and then the guy squeaks in like it was like this much away from hitting the goalpost, and the Niners would have went into overtime. But yeah, they lost 20. What was it? 20 to 17. When they should have won the damn freaking game. So they go to 8-7. Green Bay won today, so they go to 12-3. So I mean, all roads are going through Green Bay for the playoffs. Now we're gonna see if the Saints lose, the Vikings lose. They play the Rams tomorrow. The Rams are now in first place because the Cardinals lost. Thank the Lord for that. Should have bet on that game, and I didn't. But it is what it is. So hopefully the Rams win tomorrow. I did bet on that game, so hopefully I win some points for that. So hopefully the Rams beat the Vikings tomorrow, and every other team that's fighting for the playoffs, like the Eagles. I know the Eagles got the Giants tomorrow. They should win that. So the Eagles will get 7 wins. I think they're 6-8 right now. So it'll be 7-8 if they win tomorrow. So we're 8-7. So there'll be a game back of us. And if Vikings lose, they'll be 7-8. So it's getting to squeaky bum time in the NFL in the league where they play for pay. Week 16 is about to end on Monday. And then week 17, which would have been the final week of the season, but we got an extra week on January the 9th. So we get that. So the Niners got 2 games left. Next Sunday against Houston in Santa Clara. That should be an easy win, hopefully, but you never know. Then January the 9th against the Rams in LA. I'm hoping that's either a night game or a 4 o'clock game that will be put on TV. I mean, I did watch the game on Thursday night on my PS4 because I have the NFL Network on there too. So I watched that and went up a storm. Now I got a freaking headache. But it is what it is. So we got that. So I got a lot of things to do tomorrow. Got some errands to run. I got a little bit of shopping to do. And you ever see these bots in your freaking chat room? They come in with these freaking weird things. I'll show it, but don't click. I'm not gonna click on that, but it's just a freaking bot. It's all these fucking bots that come into your chat room. Just block them. It's ridiculous they're having like that, but it is what it is. All right, so all right. Lauren's dog's birthday was today, so happy birthday to her dog. Kate says, grandson, you're a grandfather now, or what? Yeah, I've been a grandfather for 5 years. My grandson just turned 5 last month, in November. So he's 5 years old now, and he's a handful. That's it. I love him to pieces, but he's it's a handful. But yeah, I am grandpa now. I've been grandpa. I am grandpa. I am not grandpa. Grandpa, I am not grandpa. Grandpa? Yes. You get that Dexter's Lab reference. But we move on. But yeah, I am grandpa. I'm 45 and I'm still grandpa. But it is what it is. All right, Chase is going to bed in a bit. All right, Chase, thank you for watching. I'll try to catch your stream when it goes live tomorrow, but we'll see what happens with that. All right. Now we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. And no one says, Grandpa. Grandpa? Yeah, Grandpa. Grandpa Gilmore. But we move on. Chase, you're an idiot, man. Chase says, I'll buy you a walker for your birthday, Gramps. Just kidding. Well, my birthday was 2 days ago, so. But thank you. I'm actually getting a Beavis and Butthead mug in the mail from my good friend John. I should be getting it this week. But it's coming from California, so. Unless he had it shipped like the next day, then I should be getting it probably Monday. But I will be getting that this week, and I will show it off on one of my videos. But I got a Beavis and Butthead mug. And I think it says, I forgot what it says. I think it says, this isn't coffee or something like that. I'll show it off. But when I get it. If I get it after the new year when I'm off YouTube, I'll just show it on Facebook or my Instagram page. And that's it. All right, move on. Chase says, did you have a good birthday? It was all right. It was all right. I did get the birthday sex, of course. I went rounds. Rounds, Chase. I went rounds with the woman. And I'm still sore. I'm sore and her is sore. Because you know how we throw down. We get it done, man. She is sore. No wonder she's in bed right now. And we didn't do it tonight, though, but, yesterday morning and then last night we were going at rounds. But I digress. I don't want to get too personal, but it is what it is. But I had a good birthday. I had some good food. My parents. I had some fish, some crab meat wrapped in bacon, and I had some. What else I have? I forgot what else I had. I had some seafood, basically fish, crab meat wrapped in bacon, and I think I had some garlic bread or something with that. And then tonight I had ham and corn and some garlic bread, biscuits, if you will. I had a good time. We had good fun. I got the money. Rosie got some stuff, and she got some money as well. She's gonna use to buy whatever she needs to buy, and I'm gonna buy whatever I have to buy after the new year. And that's it. But I had a good birthday, good 45th birthday, and now we are, as of right now, we are 364 days away till number 46. That's all I gotta say about that. And we're 7 months away from about 6.5, 7 months away from Rosa turning another year older. I'm not gonna tell you how old she is, but I think some people know, some people don't. But that's it. Move on. All right, Laureen says, now you have to get a Ren and Stimpy mug. Oh, yeah, I think I should. Stimpy, you idiot! I should get that one that says that, or the one that goes, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, 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 joy, joy, joy! Stimpy, you idiot! I want to get one like that. I want to get the Animaniacs maybe one if they have one, or what's the other one? Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. One is the genius, the other's insane. Barf! Yeah, we'll move on. All right, enough about that. Let's get back to SmackDown. All right, so we talked about the Gauntlet Match, which Sami Zayn won. He faces Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental title. I think that's going to happen at day one. I think Sami Zayn is going to win the belt back for the third time. Because basically Shinsuke has never defended the belt except once this year. And, yeah, that belt is worthless anyway. And then we'll move on from there. All right, move on. All right. All right, so after that, we get a look back at Roman Reigns firing Paul Heyman again. So we see that. Then we get to a really long, detailed look at Paul Heyman's career. So we see when he started in WCW with the Dangerous Alliance, with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ravishing Rick Rude, among others. The late, great Ravishing Rick Rude. The late, great beautiful Bobby Eaton, and everybody else who was in the Dangerous Alliance back at that time. Then the ECW footage, which is great. I mean, can't go wrong with ECW. We saw the early days of his early days in ECW. Then we saw, the last time he was, they did the they talked about the invasion a little bit in 2001, 2002, and then they showed him at the Hammerstein Ballroom. I think at the at One Stand Part 2, 2006. That was, and they showed him up to now with Brock Lesnar and now Roman. And then we wrap the whole video up with the video from earlier in the night with Heyman saying his career is maybe over, and we'll see. But I still think Paulie's gonna show up at day one and screw Brock. Or it's gonna be like a double cross or something like that. That's what I'm hearing on RingsideNews.com. Story saying that Paul was gonna show up and double cross Brock. So maybe Roman wins the title. I don't know why, but I still think Brock's gonna win a title. Heyman's gonna screw him anyway. Somehow. Because Roman's supposedly leaving after to go to Hollywood and then somehow come back after that. But we'll see what happens with that. All right, Lauren says, "Hello, nurse." You mean hello, nurse? That's that. And Lauren called it. I think you called, Heyman and Brock too. So we'll get that. All right, move on. So I gave that whole video package with the ECW stuff, the WCW stuff, and up to now, I gave that 3.5 out of 5 stars. Very, very well done. But it's not the last time you'll see Heyman. You'll see him this coming Saturday, and that's it. All right, then we get to the event of SmackDown, the Miracle on Usos, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, taking on McIntyre, the New Day. That weapons, of course, during their yearly street fight. We got trees. We got presents that have weapons in them. There's a chair. We got eggnog. That's gonna be used. So if you remember, I think it was last year or 2 years ago when Becky Lynch got doused in eggnog, and then the memes come up. I was like, hey, this is how Becky Lynch gets it on. Instead of getting cream pie, she got like what happened to Charlotte a couple weeks ago with the pie in the face. She got cream pied, if you know what I mean. Not in a good way. Or maybe you take that as a good way. I don't know. But now she's back with Andrade, so she's getting cream pied a lot now. In the face and in the... But I digress. Alright, so, this match ain't to write home about. So with Xavier Woods and Jim Woods grabs a headlock, and then Deck with a phone. Kofi comes in for a slingshot Vader bomb, but then he gets taken into the corner, which doesn't last long, as Drew McIntyre gets the hot tag so he can beat up Madcap Moss for a little bit. Happy Corbin was at ringside, don't forget. Then everything breaks down. Corbin comes in with a candy cane kendo stick to drop Drew McIntyre. And then the other 4 men in the ring fight on the stage. And then the New Day get thrown through boxes and trees. Nothing great about that. We take a break. We come back. Everyone's at ringside, including the Usos, still using the boxes on the New Day. Kofi then gets crushed between trees. And then we get Michael's like, ooh, the old crispy sandwich. Shut up, Michael Cole. Madcap Moss stops McIntyre with some raised boots in the corner. But Drew comes back with a suplex as Xavier Woods opens up a present and finds a steel chair. Then he hits an ECW-like Van Daminator to Jimmy. Jimmy, I think it was Jimmy or Jay, takes the eggnog, takes a sip at it, then he spits it right out. Probably was bad eggnog. That wasn't eggnog, that was cum. So he spits it out, then he gets doused with it, and then Madcap Moss gets doused with it, and then Happy Corbin as well. So everybody gets eggnog on their head. Not in a good way. So Kofi hits the drop on Jimmy, followed by a top rope spinning Hurricane Rana, which is kind of cool. Then they bring in the cookies. Was it rainbow cookies? No, not rainbow cookies, sadly, for you Italian people out there. Kofi slams one of the Usos' heads with the cookies. Because, gotta hit him with the cookies. Not those cookies. Madcap Moss starts yelling at Drew. Then we get some snap belly where he suplexes into a neck breaker for Moss's trouble. Corbin then breaks up the Claymore. So Kofi eggnogs Corbin, like I said. And then McIntyre does the same to Corbin and Moss at the same time. So everybody's getting eggnog on the heel side almost. Which leaves Xavier Woods to kick Corbin into the announcer's table. Did not hit Michael Cole. Damn. Then while inside the ring, Drew hits the Moss knocks him out. The faces get the win in about 12 and a half minutes. And nobody gave a flying fuck about that. But I digress. So, match was I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then afterwards, post-match, McIntyre and the New Day throw presents into the crowd. McIntyre threw one. He's like, oh, that was a good one. Hey, you can play for the Jets. Or you can play the Niners because he sucks. Just saying, you want to, you don't want if you don't want to be a WWF superstar anymore. You want a job. You call up John Lynch of the San Francisco 49ers. We'll sign you tomorrow. Come play for us. You could throw if you could throw presents like the one you threw on Friday night into the crowd. You could throw that. Oh, and IR company. We're in the playoffs. We're in the Super Bowl. Then you just claymore the other team, Or just take out your sword and go like, ah! You ain't gonna suck me with my Angela, my sword now. Hit you with a claymore. But I guess. So we got that. Well, they throw presents into the crowd, in them. Oh, look, I got a present. What's in me? Nothing. Idiot. You got nothing in your stocking. Nah. All that, I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And my final rating for even that good people are giving it like 7s. I'm like, what are you watching? 7? I mean, really, 7? I give this a 5. This was garbage. Nothing really good except for the Paul E stuff. And the Gauntlet match was alright. But other than that, that's it. Alright, now, if I can, hopefully, that too. Alright, now we're going to get to Tonight Show. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. No. By the way, speaking of Jimmy Fallon, they had the winner of that show he has, the cover band show. I think I don't remember who it was, but I think it was the Poison. I think it was Poison that won. The cover band of Poison was called Shot of Poison. I think they won. Because they were talking about it on their Facebook page. I think they won. I'm not sure. I have to look at the I have to look at Jimmy Fallon again if I have it taped. I think it was Shot of Poison won the Battle of the Cover Bands. So big ups to Shot of Poison. So they don't look like Poison, but they sing like Poison. Speaking of the actual Poison, Bret Michaels is going on tour supposedly next year, and he's playing Poison songs, but he's not. He's trying to get back with CC and Ricky Rocket and Bobby Doll. No, not Barbie Doll. His name is Bobby Doll. Bobby, Bobbiedahl. Go figure that name out. But yeah, he's trying to get back with Poison again. They're doing a nostalgic tour. Nothing wrong with that. We haven't had a Poison album in a while. Because he's been doing his thing. You know, Bret Michaels, like you say, with his solo albums and the stuff he's doing for charity and the shows he's doing. And like CC, Ricky, and Bobby are doing whatever they got to do. But now you got a Poison cover band. You want Poison? Yeah, go see them. Nothing but a good time, baby. And you can talk dirty to me. Great stuff. Great stuff. Poison is great back in the 80s. The glam metal days and Rat and Bon Jovi for a little bit. Even Def Leppard were called a glam metal band. Why? I don't know. They weren't glam. They were a classic rock band. Rock band, if you want to call them that. Not they were part of the glam metal era, but they weren't a glam band. I don't know why they would be associated with glam. With Cinderella, Winger. Winger was a glam band for a little bit. Cinderella, Bon Jovi for the early part. Bon Jovi, from 84 on. They came out as they weren't really a glam band. They looked like a glam band when they came out with Simply When Wet. They were a glam hair band. Did the hair bands and shit, Cinderella and Firehouse and stuff like that. All those glam hair bands, Poison, Warrant. Big ups to God rest his mighty soul, Janie Lane. Shouldn't have died, man. All the fucking drugs he did back in the day. I remember the last time I saw him on that metal show back in 2014, 15. I think it was 2014 because I don't remember the last time. Last freaking that metal show I think was 2015. I was actually on that show, by the way. Tesla, I was actually on that metal show back in 2013, I think it was. I don't have the episode anymore because something with my DVR doesn't show it anymore. But you can look it up, I think. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but you can probably look it up. It's that metal show with Ted Nugent. Yeah. I didn't meet him. I was there for the taping of with Uncle Ted. Who you should subscribe to now on YouTube. He does live streams and he plays that electric twanger at 70 some odd years old. I think he's 71 or 72 years old. Playing that electric twanger. Wang bang sweet poon tang. That's a great song. That's poetry, ladies and gentlemen. That is poetry. Wang dang, sweet poontang. Whoosh. And you know what that is about. If you don't know what that's about, come on now. Somebody's going to come up to me and say, hey, Mr. Gilmore, what does Wang Tang Sweet Poontang mean? And I'm going to slap him right in the face. What does that mean? What does Poontang mean? You ever heard of Poontang Pie? What is that? Go ask your mom. Go ask your mom. She knows what it means. Because I had some of that pie. I think she calls me daddy. But I digress. Yeah, but I didn't meet him. I was at the show. I met Eddie Trunk, that asshole. I asked him, I was like, hey, when are you gonna play some In This Moment? When are you gonna get In This Moment on the show? Right? And I had an In This Moment shirt on, so he knows who the band is. And he actually did mention it in a few shows later on. He actually did. There was an actual episode. I don't know if it aired, but he did an episode with In This Moment. I don't think it aired though. There's a picture of him with Maria and the guys of In This Moment. I forgot what year that was though, but like actually he put it up on Twitter, I think, or Twitter on Instagram. And I go, finally, after what, 9 years, 10 years maybe, 10 years it took you to find out about In This Moment there, Eddie Trunk, you asshole. Yeah, but then he the first time In This Moment was named on that metal show was when Jakey Lee was there. Another great guitar player, who's underrated, by the way. Very underrated. So after he got kicked out, after he was with Ozzy for 2 albums, Bark at the Moon and The Ultimate Sin, which are great albums, by the way. He didn't get royalties from Sharon for both albums. He didn't get any royalties from that. He should have. He should still get royalties for those albums. He wrote some of those great songs on both albums, by the way. And then I think he left, or Ozzy fired him, or Sharon fired him. I think he left, and then Zach Wild took over, and then freaking Jakey Lee was out of the limelight from the metal scene for like 20 some odd years. And then he comes back. He has a new band. I forgot the name of the band. Well, he was in Badlands. I forgot the new band he's in. I can't think of the name. But he did a song. He did a song on In This Moment's Blood album called "You're Gonna Listen." He plays a solo there with Chris on the second solo. That's a trivia question. If you don't know who's the 2 Aussie guitarists who have appeared on In This Moment albums. One is Jake E. Lee. The second one, go figure that one out. And it's not Zach Wilde. It's not Randy Rhoads. Think after Zach Wilde. Not John Holmes. I think it's the one after John Holmes. I'll give you a clue. His the first name is G. No one should know that one. If you don't know, then you need to know. I'm not going to tell you. But it begins with G and ends in G. Who's the guitarist that has a G in his name besides George Lynch? It's not George Lynch either, so. But is a guy named with a G in his name and a G in his last name? Figure that out. I mean, how hard is it? It's not that hard. But yeah, that guitarist played on The Road on the 3rd album, the Star-Crossed Wasteland, and then Jakey Lee was on the 4th album, Blood, which is the greatest album in the world next to Beautiful Tragedy. And I wish they went back to that sound. I mean, nothing wrong with the new albums like Mother and Black Widow and Ritual, but I wish they would go back to that fucking sound back in the day, back in 2006. But Maria wants to go her way. The band wants to go their way. Who was to say? I keep telling them, I was like, can you please go back? I mean, do one tour when you do the whole Beautiful Tragedy album. It's only like 11 songs, 10, 11 songs. You can put a couple of new, favorites in, put the whole album in, and then throw in like Burn and Blood and Whore and stuff like that. Just do the whole freaking album. I want to hear Prayers. I want to hear Beautiful Tragedy again. I want to hear, Circles for like the first time in ages. I want to hear Ashes for the first time in like 12 years. I heard it twice. I only played it twice when I went to see them live. When I first saw them at Irving Plaza, they played Ashes. And then the second time was I think in 2010 when they were at the Gramercy Theater in New York City. It was they played Ashes with Chris Motionless of Motionless in White when I first saw Motionless in White, but they're a great band too. I met Chris Motionless at that concert after the show. Great guy. Then I met him again on the All Stars tour. Remember that tour? And like a lot of metal bands, a whole day thing at the Starland Ballroom. I remember me and Rosa remember that tour, that concert vividly, which we almost died in that concert. Once we got there, and we're starting to, go to the stage. The first band's playing as we get in, and then people were just coming in, and then a swarm just came in, and the wave that comes in, they just start pushing and shoving, and I'm grabbing Rosa, I'm grabbing her by the hand, my hand just goes whoop, and she gets swallowed into that wave of people. I'm like, oh God, she's gonna die. And thankfully, we got out of that. We moved to the photo pit, the security pit. They let us into the security pit by the photo booth and everything. And then when In This Moment came on, and then I had the photo on my Facebook page of Maria. Maria came out before they went on stage. Maria comes out. I was like, "Hey, Maria!" She sees me. She comes up to me. Says, "Hey, how you doing, Peter? What's going on, dude?" Gives me a hug and a smoochie. I take the picture. I told her, I was like, "Hey, I was trying to get on your website and something happened. I was talking to, Vish. We call her Vish. Avizia, her name is Vish. She was the administrator at the time for the first version of the Maria Brinks Wonderland website. Now it's gone. Second version was gone a long time ago. I got suspended. I'm like, what the hell I get suspended for? I didn't do anything. But the website's gone now. So, but yeah, took the picture, and then I was like hanging out in the security pit. And then like Chris Howarth and Travis Johnson were like on the side where I was at and where Rose was at, throwing me freaking pics. I got like 5 different pics. Actually, I got one of them here. Let me see, where is it? Actually, this is not the pic from the show, but this is one of the pics I got. Can I show that? Let me see. That's one of Chris Howard's pics that I got at one of his shows. I think I have another one here somewhere. Oh, this is a different pic from a different band. But I got a lot of guitar picks. It's not in my thing right now. But I have a lot. I got one from Dave Mustaine, by the way. Hello, me. Meet the real me in my misfits way of life. That guy. That Dave. Hello, Dave. David! Big ups to Dave Mustaine, a legend. But I got one from I got pics from Randy Weitzel of In This Moment, Blake Bunzel of In This Moment, Formula of In This Moment. I got a lot of pics. I just don't have them with me right now. They're in a book somewhere. But I got a lot of them. I got some from Disturbed. I got some from Seven Dust. I actually met Seven Dust. Lejean is like he's like the greatest person in the world almost. Lejean, I forgot his last name, but Lejean of Seven Dust is a great guy to meet. He's very polite, loves the fans. I mean, If you don't like Seven Us, there's something wrong with you. And they got a new album out. I just downloaded the new album. It sounds amazing. I forgot the name of it though, but it's amazing. I mean, the last album before that was amazing. I mean, all their albums are amazing. So I just downloaded that. I downloaded the new Black Label Society. Downloaded the new Exodus. The new Trivium. Lordy has a new one out. I don't really listen to Lordy that much anymore, but got some songs off their new album. I got new Behemoth, new Arch Enemy. I got a lot of good new stuff. It's great. Great stuff. Great stuff. I can't play it, obviously, because I get copyrighted. So, the song you heard in the beginning is from my good friends December's Fall, who you can find on YouTube and their website, decembersfall.com. And after this video, I'll be playing a special Christmas song in German. Yeah, Rammstein. Not Rammstein. Well, not Rammstein. I'm not going to play Rammstein like Du hast mich. You know, I'm not going to play Du hast. But it's a Christmas song in the style of Rammstein. 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 I can't even say it. But it is what it is. But you'll hear that in the end of the show, which is coming up soon. All right, now let's get to tonight with Rampage. And Rampage's Holiday Bash Part 2 from Greensboro, North Carolina, and our commentary team of Taz, the Man in the Mask, Excalibur, and the so-called FTW champion Ricky Starks. And this was the better of the two shows, ladies and gentlemen, as it always is. But Rampage was great last week. Dynamite was great this week. Over 1 million views, finally. Can they do it next week? We hope. But we'll see. But, last week with the debut of Kyle O'Reilly. This week, can we get the Briscoes? Can we get Brody King? Can we get somebody else? I think they're going to save the Briscoes for the January 5th debut. And Brody King as well. And maybe some other guys, too. And girls, maybe. But we'll see. All right, so we start off Rampage with match number 1. Jungle Man Jack, the man that's banging Anna Jay, you bastard. But Jungle Man Jack of Jurassic Express comes out with Christian, and Luchasaurus as he takes on Isaiah Cassidy of Private Party. He comes out with Mark Quinn, who is now cleared, who just hasn't wrestled yet, and Big Money Matt Hardy. Match was all right. Starts with Isaiah throwing caution to the wind early with some with high risk maneuvers and flip-a-dibby-doos. And then Big Money Matt gets in a cheap shot from outside the ring while the referee was distracted. We go to commercial. We come back. Jungle Boy comes in, big back elbow followed by a dropkick to the ankles of Isaiah Cassidy. Then one of those comeback lariats a la Chad Maxley. Then a Fisherman's Falcon Arrow is applied to Isaiah Cassidy. That's something new. I haven't seen that one. Fisherman's Falcon Arrow. Okay. Jungle Boy looks for a pin. He gets a near fall out of that. Isaiah Cassidy comes back with a Poison Rana for a near fall. The crowd's loving the match. I'm going nuts for this match. Jungle Man Jack comes back with a belly-to-belly followed by a German suplex. Then he locks in a nice waist lock on King's Lock. That didn't sound right. But anyway, Cassidy goes to the ropes. Jungle Boy tosses him outside the ring. Then Jungle Boy goes into the ropes, crashes into Cassidy with a suicide dive in between the ropes. Yeesh. And then Mark Quinn tries to get involved. Christian throws some punches at his way. And then Luchasaurus delivers a choke slam on Joel, or Joel. I think his name is Joel or Joel. That's that new guy that they got is like a rookie in the Hardy family office. He's usually on Dark and Elevation. Whatever. But he gets chokeslammed by Luchasaurus. Hardy tries for a twist of fate on Luchasaurus, but Christian spears him. Well, inside the ring, Jungle Boy Jack applies the snare trap. He had to get into it a couple of times because he couldn't get it on. But he finally gets the snare trap on Isaiah Cassidy, and Cassidy taps out. So Jungle Man Jack gets the win. Pretty damn good match. pretty decent match. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Not too shabby for an opener, and it lasted exactly 8 minutes. And that's that. All right, let me get these comments by. I'll get these comments after by Lauren, but we'll move on. All right, after the match, Ricky Starks has words for Dante Martin. We see his match with MJF for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, which, with controversy because he came out and helped MJF retain the Dynamite Diamond Ring for the 3rd year in a row. So they're going to start a feud, probably over the stupid FTW title that is meaningless. So he has words for Dante and said he hasn't forgotten how Dante screwed him and Team Taz out of the Dynamite Diamond Championship. That's why we saw Ricky Starks screw Dante out of winning the Dynamite Diamond Ring last week or 2 weeks ago. So we got that. All right, so we see that. All right, after that, we get another video from our good friend, the Bulgarian Brute, or, God's favorite warrior, whatever his thing is, the former TNT champion, Mito smash CK Petty pussy, yeah. So we get that. Calls himself the Redeemer, and he promises to bring joy to his cruelty or shame in their God. So says the Redeemer. Okay, we get that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on from there. All right, 2. Well, we got the return of Hook, who had a good debut match last week against Fuego del Sol. Chip off the old block there. Hey, there, Hook. And the fans love him. Everybody on YouTube is loving the guy. I mean, he's Taz 2.0. So we get Hook versus Bear Bronson. A little bit of an upgrade from Fuego del Sol. So a little bit of a tough one for Hook. But still a good victory by Hook, as he wins with the Red Rum submission, or the Kata Hajime, but he calls it Red Rum now. I don't know why. But anyway, it was pretty tough for Hook. He tries to apply a single leg Boston Crab on the big man, but Bronson manages to reach the ropes for a break. Then Bear picks up Hook, but Hook counters and follows with some body shots and a big time headbutt. And then Bear Bronson comes back with a little bit of strikes of his own. Hook comes in with a nice sweeping STO, followed up with a hammerlock sugar hold, whatever that is. Bronson gets his leg to the bottom rope to break the hold. Then he gets a cheap shot in while the referee wasn't looking, by a good old rake of the eyes, circa 1905. Then Bronson connects with a spike on Hook, as Hook no-sells it to clothesline the heck out of it. And a Bronson, followed by a Northern Lights release suplex, then a collar and elbow suplex, or a Taz suplex, whatever you want to call that. Then he does the cross faces to Bronson, then he locks in the Kata Hajime and wins. So Hook is 2-0 on his young career, and it gets old. There, Taz. So Hook wins in 4 minutes, and I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. So, not 2 good matches by Hook, and that's all I got to say about that. He's going to be a star, ladies and gentlemen. Just put him on Dynamite for once. Just get him off Rampage. Put him on Dynamite this week or after the New Year. But I digress. All right, match number 3. Chris Statlander against Layla Hirsch. Nothing to write home about. I'll go into it. I got a lot of time. It's up 2:41. I'm going to end it pretty soon. They went back and forth. Get near the end, and Layla gets I think Statlander tries charging at Layla. You get kicked in the head. Layla connects with a back moonsault from the top rope, followed by a running knee strike for a knee fall. And it gets a 2 count as Layla sizes her up. Smack Chris Statlander in the face. That's not good. Shouldn't have done that. And Statlander gets mean and pissed off. Goes into another gear, hits a Blue Thunder Bomb, and as always, that gets a near fall because nobody wins with a Blue Thunder Bomb these days. Anyway, Layla gets in a German suplex attempt for a near fall, but Statlander comes back with a nice high boot to Layla's face, followed by a Spider Crab submission hold, creepy, and gets the win in 6 minutes. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. But great to see Lita Hirsch back, and we'll probably see her next year. And that's that. We'll move on from there. All right. After that, we go to the main event for the TNT Championship. The Spanish guy banging Ty Conti. You know he's doing it because there was a picture of Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti that just came out where they're hugging each other. I don't know when that was, but there's a photo of it out. But anyway, Sammy Guevara, the champion, takes on Cody Rhodes, who comes out with Arn Anderson. We have David Crockett of the Crockett days, was introduced by Justin Roberts before the main event. He comes out and he presents the TNT title, and man, that guy hasn't aged a bit since the 1985 or 84, whatever it was, the Crockett Cup. Remember those days? Very good match. We got a lot of Cody sucks chants during the night. Very fast-paced match. Long match, like 14 minutes. Sammy does a 450 splash on Cody from the side. Look at her. Karana gets caught by Cody. Cody throws him into the crowd. And there's a guy in a blue shirt and black pants who oversell the crap out of it, which is probably a GIF right now somewhere. To get back in, Cody's waiting for Sammy so he can apply the crossroads. Sammy drops to his back while trying to roll up Cody. Gets a near fall out of that. Cody comes right back with crossroads. To win the title a third time. Sammy kicks out. And then appears to be out on his feet as Cody's teasing finishing the job. He's like, that's it. Cody then puts Sammy on the top turnbuckle, thinking about a reverse suplex like he did to Andrade through the flaming table a couple weeks ago. But he lands on his feet. Sammy manages to connect with the Go to Hell, GTH, but only to get a near fall out of that. I'm surprised nobody's kicked out of the GTH in a while. So Cody kicks out of that. That was great. The fans going. Sammy's like, oh, you can't. So he goes to the top rope looking for the 630. Cody gets his knees up just in time and follows it up with not one, but 2 crossroads. Then he hits a good old favorite, Tiger Driver 98. 1, 2, 3. Wow. He wins with that. But he wins. He wins the title for the third time in 14 minutes. Match was all right. 3.25 out of 5 stars. Great main event. So Cody wins the belt back. And I can only explain why. So that's it. And then we see at the end of the show, we see David Crockett give him the belt. Anderson's in the ring. Brock Anderson's in the ring. Brandy's in the ring. There's a funny part near the end where Cody tries to kiss Brandy, and Brandy's like, "Get away from me, dude!" And then we see Cody kind of mutter, "Kiss me, damn it!" And she gives him a peck on the cheek. I don't know what that might mean. I don't know. Maybe Brandy's turning heel and she's gonna do something. I don't know. But still, very good match. I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. So Cody Rhodes becomes the first person in AEW history to win the belt for the third time. He's a 3-time champion for the TNT title. Now where does he go? I don't know. Does he turn heel, or what does he do with the belt? He's going to be defending it probably on Wednesday. Most likely he'll be defending it either at the TBS debut or most likely at Battle of the Belts against somebody. Probably Miro or somebody. I don't know. But I think he's probably going to lose that belt really quick. I don't think he's going to hold it for as long as his first 2 championships. Really, the first one didn't last that long. The second one really didn't last long either. So we'll see what happens with Cody Rhodes and the TNT title. I think there'll be a rematch with Sammy somehow, and then we'll see about that. And that's it. So my final rating for Rampage, a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Great show. Even though it was taped, but I think it might do a pretty decent rating. I don't think it's going to get a great rating like they did last week. It was like 500 somewhat thousand views. But I think down, with the Christmas holidays, now that they're over, I think SmackDown's going to get a little. I think SmackDown will probably get under 2 million, even though they were unopposed. We'll see. Rampage, I think will probably get around I'll be shocked that they do over 500,000. I'll be shocked. I mean, because it was unopposed. They had football on tonight, plus the college football, and plus all the Christmas movies. So, and plus nobody. I mean, I don't think anybody was really watching Rampage tonight except me and maybe a few other people. But I would be shocked if it does like God forbid, 600,000. But I think it's gonna get around 450 to about 500,000. I would say, not too much. And then next week on New Year's Eve, they're going head to head, which both shows are taped. So I would think they probably do around the same rating, or maybe SmackDown goes back up to 2 million, and then Rampage probably do around what they did this week, but you never know. And then going into the new year, we'll see if what Dynamite does this week. I think we'll get another. I think Dynamite might get over 1 million this week, and then for the TBS debut, I'm hoping for the TBS debut they do at least a 1.1 or 1.2. But we'll see. Rampage this after the new year probably be doing around the same numbers that they usually get, 450 to about 500,000, maybe 600,000 at most. But we'll see. SmackDown will probably go back to doing 2 million again. Raw will probably go back to 1.4. NXT will probably get crappy ratings. And Dynamite probably be around 1 million area. And that's it. But I think Battle of the Belts they'll do all right. I don't think they'll do great numbers. I think they'll probably do at most 600,000, maybe 500, maybe at most 700,000 for Battle of the Belts coming up in 2 weeks. Well, really, 2 weeks from this video was 2 weeks. Now it's 13 days. So we'll see what happens with that. But once again, SmackDown, I gave 5 out of 10 stars. It was garbage. Rampage was better. I gave it 7 out of 10 stars. Congratulations to Cody Rose. Three-time TNT champion. And we'll see where he goes this Wednesday night on the New Year's Smash edition of Dynamite from Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. JR is back. That's great. And got a great night of action at New Year's Smash. We got the Undisputed Era against the Best Friends. That should be good. Bobby Fish, Kyle, and Adam Cole, baby, teaming up for the first time in like over a year or so. They team up against the Best Friends. It's going to be Trent, Chucky T, and Orange Cassidy. I think the Undisputed Era will win, obviously. But you're not going to have Kyle O'Reilly debut last week and he's gonna lose. He's gonna not really lose his first match, but you're gonna have the Undisputed Era reuniting and they're gonna lose. I don't even know what music they're gonna come out to. But they're gonna come out to Adam Cole's music and all 3 of them come out, or Kyle comes out. Or what I think is gonna happen is Kyle and Bobby are gonna come out to "I'll Give You a Reason." No, they'll come out to Steel Way, their Ring of Honor theme, and they're gonna do the thing. And then Adam Cole comes out there, "It's all about the boom." And then I would love for them to do the Undisputed Era thing. I can't do it, obviously. They'll probably just do, Adam Cole, baby, and they'll go like, what they did in Ring of Honor. They can't do what they did in NXT. They can't do the Undisputed Era sign because they'll get yelled at by Vince. Well, fuck Vince. But I digress. We'll move on. All right, so we'll see what happens this Monday night on Raw, the final Raw of the year, as of this go-home show for Raw. We'll see what happens with that. And then we got NXT, the go-home show before New Year's Evil 2, next on January the 4th. And then we got Dynamite, the final show of the year from Jacksonville, Florida. And then we got Rampage. We've taped after that. And then we got Rampage on New Year's Eve at 10 o'clock. We got SmackDown, which was taped already. So we got that. We got, even if you want to watch Impact, nobody cares. So we're rolling on into the year with the last couple shows of the year going into Friday night, New Year's Eve, the final show of the year would be Rampage. So at 11 o'clock, no more wrestling until Saturday, the first show of the year for 2022. Day one pay-per-view. Should be all right. I'm not looking forward to it. But we got that. Then we start the big week, the first big week of wrestling in 2022. We got Raw, New Year's Eve for NXT, Dynamite's debut on TBS. We got Wrestle Kingdom Night 1 and 2, January 4th and 5th in Japan at the Tokyo Dome. That's going to be big. Man, damn, what am I going to watch? I have to watch NXT. Then after that, I'm going to be watching, well, really Monday night after Raw, because it's January 4th in Japan. I'll be watching night 1 of Wrestle Kingdom. And then Tuesday night after NXT, I'll be watching night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom, because it appears on January 5th here in the States, like 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I got to watch Dynamite on late Wednesday, after that, on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not even watching shit. I don't care about Thursday. Friday night, going to watch Smackdown and Rampage. And then Saturday, January the 8th, we got Wrestle Kingdom Night 3, which is in a different part of Japan. I think it's Yakamoto, Japan. So I'm going to watch that after Battle of the Belts. So we got that. Got a lot. Big first week of wrestling. I'll try to get as much as I can. Well, won't be on here on Facebook. On here on YouTube, but I'll probably be doing it on different platforms. But maybe Facebook, but maybe Twitch, maybe if I go to Twitch. But it is what it is. I may try out Twitch for a little bit, but we'll see. But you won't know which Twitch channel I have. But it is what it is. I'm not going to put it here so trolls can go look for it. So that's all I got to say about that. All right, let's finish this baby up with Lauren in the chat. Thank you to Chase for coming in as well, and anybody else who watched. Well, fuck you, and thank you for the view. And Merry Christmas to you, fuckers. Hope you got shit in your stockings. And have a crappy New Year coming up this week. And that's it. All right, Lauren says, I'm partial to Fallen Angel. That's a good song. I can play that song. It's a hard song to play on guitar, among all the other songs. But because it has like a... it starts with a G chord, like a standard G chord, and it's like a G, C chord, and then you got to play around with your pinky finger on the high G string. The high G, you go G back, G, you know. It's a hard opening riff. The rhythm guitar part riff. Then you got CC's intro solo to do, which is a little bit hard, but I can pull it off. But the solo in, after the bridge, it goes, because you got to play around with the twanger, the whammy bar. You got to play around with it. Then you got to do the solo, and it's hard because you got to do a roll, and they got to go up to the high strings, like the high, like right near the end of the guitar strings. And then you got to go, you got to play around with your pinky finger. You got to it's a hard solo to pull off with my hand. My hand's kind of like messed up playing so long. It's a hard solo because you gotta go. You gotta go like this. And then you play the intro riff. It's not a hard opening riff. It's not a hard rhythm guitar riff. Not hard. If you're playing rhythm guitar, it's not hard. It's just chord changes. You got to play dun 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 dun. And then you got to play the bridge part. Going into the chorus. Just a step away from Angel Fall. Something like that. But I love Fallen Angel. It's a great song. My favorite Poison song is Talk Dirty to Me. I mean, come on. That's an easy song to play. I think the first Poison song I actually learned to play was Nothing But a Good Time. And Your Mama Don't Dance. Which is a cover of another song, but I can play some of that stuff. We got that. But Poison's a great band. I actually met Bret Michaels. He's a great guy. I actually met him at this is something that Lauren would love to know. I met Bret Michaels when he was at PetSmart when when Rosa was working at PetSmart back in the day. So yeah, so I met him at PetSmart. This was after he did the Apprentice the first time. So I met him. I have the pictures on my Facebook somewhere. I don't have the VIP thing somewhere in my house somewhere. But I have the picture on one of my Facebook pages. But I met him. Actually, I met him. I came from work. I went to PetSmart in New York City, where who used to work, and I was like the fifth person online. I met Brett Michaels. He signed my VIP thing. We took a picture, took a couple pictures. Then I asked him about Poison. It's like, hey, when are you coming out on tour? He's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, man. We talked about like 10 minutes. And then I had to get offline because there was like a lot of people coming in. It wasn't that many people though. It was like a lot of people. And then I did that, and then I had to go home because Rosa still had to finish her shift. I went home and I had to wait for her. Then she got her picture with Brett Michaels. So we're very important people. That's why I keep saying I'm Mr. VIP and you're not, because I'm more successful in the music business than you are. So fuck you. That's that. We'll move on. All right. Yeah, Warrant back in the 80s with the hair metal bands. God rest his mighty soul, Jamie Lane. Mr. Cherry Pie Guy, or whatever you want to call him. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Down Boys, and Heaven is they're great songs back in the day. They're still around with a new singer, but not the same Warrant, obviously. They like 20 years old, 30 years older. And it's what it is. I skipped over that. No one spelled Tesla wrong. She said Tesiel. I have no idea what that is, but it's Tesla. Yeah, Love Song and a couple of good songs from Tesla. They're still around. I haven't seen them in a while now, but Eddie Trunk like promotes that band till like the cows come home on his show. But it is what it is. Skid Row, the original Skid Row, not the new version of Skid Row, but Skid Row with Sebastian Bach. I met Sebastian Bach many times. He's a good guy. He's crazy, but he's good. I can't even sing like that guy. I'll try. You want me to sing it? You want me to sing like if Lauren's still watching or anybody else watching? You want me to sing? You want me to try to sing like Sebastian Bach? Not the high stuff. I can sing a little bit. Let me try this. Let me take a drink before I do this, because if I don't do it correctly, I will get beat up. I will get beat up by Sebastian Bach himself. But I'll try. Ricky was a young boy. He had a heart of stone. I can't forget the words, but I can't even sing like that. So it's hard because he has a vocal range that's out of my range. Not like Pete Killer, so like that. Not like the metal god himself, Rob Halford, who I met too. Rob Halford's a great guy. God bless that man. I think 60 or 70 years old. God bless Rob Halford. If it wasn't for Rob Halford, I wouldn't be singing Painkiller or all the other great songs that he has. I am Nostradamus. Do you believe? And other songs like You Got Nothing Coming and stuff like that. Living After Midnight. No, great stuff. Great stuff by Rob Halford and by Rob Halford. Ram it down! Ram it down! Or I'm your turbo lover! I hate that album, by the way. I hate Turbo. I liked all the other albums that they had. I just hate Turbo. I like the song Turbo Lover, but I just hate the album. It's garbage. I'm sorry. If you like Turbo, then go ahead. Personally, I like Screaming for Vengeance. The one after that, British Steel, of course, with breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. No, that stuff. And then later on, Painkiller. Then the ones after that, with what's his name? Damn, what is his fucking name? Tim Ripper Owens with Jugulator, and I think the album after that, then he got kicked out, and then Rob Halford came in for from Nostradamus and Firepower, the last album they had out. That was great. Good stuff, man. I love Judas Priest, man. They played the 50th anniversary of British Steel, the 50th anniversary tour. They were playing songs from way back in the day, like Rock and Roller. Nobody cares about that album. But it is what it is. All right, I got to finish this up because I got a headache. I got a migraine up the wazoo, and I got to take an Excedrin number 69. Among other things, 69. But I digress. But yeah, Skid Row, great band. Love Sebastian Bach. So remember when they did that? They did that show when it was like a super group. I think it was called Super Group. It was like Sebastian Bach. I think it was Scott Ian of Anthrax, Ted Nugent, and I think somebody else. And they were thinking of names for the band. Savage Animal just rolls off the tongue. They didn't name the band Savage Animal, but they weren't. That band didn't even last that long. Good band, but didn't last that long. Lauren met Dee Snider. Who hasn't? I met him too. Mr. Dee Snider. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Yeah, I met him. That's how I got that little thing what he used to do on his radio show. I kind of coined off on his radio when I used to do my radio show back in the day, back in like 2008. Well, I ended in 2010, but I used one of his lines from his radio show. If it ain't the metal, it's crap. So I did that. I actually did an interview. I tried to get an interview with the late AJ Pero, the drummer, who was in another band back in the late 90s called Sugargrass. They were based off in Staten Island. They're not around anymore, obviously. But I actually tried to call his house, and AJ wasn't there. I got his freaking voicemail. I was like, hey, it's Peter Gilmore from whatever radio station. We're doing an interview with some of your friends in Sugargrass, so I'd love to have you on. Please give me a call at a certain number, and never called. So I never got a chance to meet or even talk to AJ Pero, the late great AJ Pero, banging those skins in that mighty drum set in the sky with with Neil Peart and John Bonham and others. But yeah, Dee Snider's cool. He's cool. Okay, move on. Got two more. Lauren met Jesse Blaze. I have no idea who that is. Jesse Blaze sounds like a porno actor. Jesse Blaze. It sounds familiar. I just don't know what band he was in. I'm thinking of LA Guns, but that's somebody else. But I don't know who Jesse Blaze is. But probably that's cool. All right, Little Fettuccine 69. 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, nice to know where you are. Little Fettuccine says, what happened tonight? Well, all right. Well, I'll go over Rampage again. Jungle Boy Jack beat Isaiah Cassidy with a snare trap. In match number 1. Match number 2, Hook defeated Bear Bronson with a Kata Hajime, the Tasmission. Pretty good match. Chris Statlander beat Leda Hirsch with the Spider Crab submission. Decent match. And then in the main event for the TNT title, Cody Rhodes beat Sammy Guevara to win the TNT title for the 3rd time. So there you go. There's your Rampage review. I give that 7 out of 10 stars. Smackdown sucked. The only thing that happened on SmackDown was the thing with Paul E. The interview saying he's gonna have to acknowledge his career, which may be over, which is not, because he's gonna be at day one to double cross Brock somehow, or maybe Roman again. I don't know. And then some good segments with that. Then we had Sami Zayn won the Gauntlet Match, so he faces Shinsuke Nakamura at day one for the Intercontinental title, and I think he's gonna win that. Then the New Day and Drew McIntyre won the Miracle on 34th Street fight against the Usos and Madcap Moss. It was a stupid match, so they won that, and that ends SmackDown. And SmackDown I gave 5 out of 10. It was garbage, and that's it. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here in the Northeast, so I'm gonna edit this video up. I'm gonna take some medicine because my head is pounding right now. So I'm going to take an Excedrin and try to hopefully feel better so I can go to sleep, so I don't stay up for the next 6 hours, because I got things to do tomorrow. I got football to watch. I got errands to do in like 9 hours. So that's it. So big ups to Lauren. Thank you for coming in, Lauren, as always. Chase, thank you for coming in for a little bit. He's got a stream coming up at 11 o'clock with some Roman Reigns merchandise. Go check it out at 11 o'clock on YouTube on his channel. And also Little Fettuccine 69. Thank you for coming in. And that's it. And we move on. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. And now we're getting into New Year's week. I'm gonna do another stream tomorrow night on TGC Reborn. Just do like a post Christmas episode. Not going to be too long. At most, I'll go probably an hour. We'll see how everything goes. Talk about some football during the day. We'll talk about some more wrestling. Maybe do some wrestling news over the weekend stuff. And that's it. We just shoot the shit on a Sunday night on TGC Reborn on episode 215 of the Gilmore Chronicles. Then we got Monday Night Raw. I'll do a stream. NXT. Dynamite, New Year's Smash, and that'll be the final. That'll be actually Thursday, the 30th, will be my final video, final live stream of 2021, which will be my day one pay-per-view. Day one predictions on episode 216 of the Gilmore Chronicles. Then my final video, my first video of 2022, but my final video on YouTube will be January the 1st, pretty late, probably as soon as I get home from my New Year's Day festivities with the parents and who. So we'll do that and talk about day one, give you a review on the Peter Gilmore Wrestling Channel, and then that'll be it for about 3, maybe 4 months. So I'm going to take a break because I need a break to recharge. And kind of get away from this toxic website full of assholes. And plus the new terms of services start January the 5th. So I'm going to kind of get away from that. And hopefully by the time I come back, I still have channels. Because they're going to start, like I said, with the new terms of services starting on January the 5th. On Wednesday, January 5th, they're going to start cracking down on people who inflate views and their sub count. You know who. They're gonna start cracking down on hate speech and hate videos. They're gonna crack down on that with the new terms of services. So goodbye Rant Channel for a while. So I'm gonna try my best when I come back to keep everything PG. But the trolls are gonna try to do everything they can to shut me down with the new terms of services bullshit. What are you gonna do? But if so, then I'll either make new ones or I'll just get off YouTube for a while, and then go to Twitch, or go just do Facebook Live videos. You can't get flagged for that, so just Twitch maybe. But if I decide to go to Twitch, and that's pretty much it. All right, so a couple more streams coming up. Got one tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday. Got five more videos of this year So I'm gonna end the week on Thursday of 2021 with my day one predictions video. May stream on Thursday evening, Thursday night, and then I will do another video, not a stream, but I'll do a video on New Year's Eve, probably before I go out for New Year's Eve festivities, probably around between 2 and 4 p.m. Do that on the Peter Gilmore channel, saying Happy New Year, and just remember I'll talk about the day one pay-per-view review, which will be my first video of 2022, but my final video on YouTube for about 3-4 months, and then I'll hopefully come back in by WrestleMania. But we'll see. We'll see how everything goes by then, because I got some things going on. Starting in February, I got my new schedule, and my job is gonna start, and then that's that. And then so when I do come back, I'll be part-time, so videos won't come as frequently as they are coming now. Plus the new terms of services again. I have to keep everything PG, which sucks. But I'll try to do my best and give you the best reviews that I've been giving for the last almost 13 years, 14 years. So, actually 13 years. It will be 13 years in August of 2022, if I get there, but we'll see. But we'll see what happens with that. So stay with me this week, and going into January the 1st, and then after that, well, I'll still be around YouTube, commenting on some videos, and maybe being in chats, various people's chats and their live reactions and stuff like that. But as far as videos go, nothing till probably WrestleMania time. But we'll see what happens with that. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. It's 3:13 in the morning. I'm about to freaking pass out and try to get some sleep. And I got my errands to run tomorrow. I got football to watch. Not that there's anything good on tomorrow, but I'll be doing that. And then Sunday night I'll be doing my post Christmas stream. And then we'll do that. Shoot the shit. Talk some wrestling. And then some music maybe. To do some stuff. And just shoot the shit on a Sunday night. And that's it. All right. Once again, thank you to Little Fettuccine 69, Lauren, whatever you want to call it, tomato. Lauren for coming in, Chase for coming in a little bit, and anybody else who watched, thank you for the view, and for your time and all that other good shit. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Once again, for those of you who don't know or came in late, Smackdown I gave 5 out of 10 stars. Rampage 7 out of 10 stars. And we'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw this Monday night as we get to the nitty-gritty and the end of 2021. And start the new year with day one. And then we'll be gone for 3 months or 3 or 4 months. But we'll see what happens with that. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cocoot. And all that other good shit. And that's it. Remember to like the video, hit the subscribe button on this channel and on my other channels as well. Even if I'm off for 3 months, continue to give the channel some love on my old videos. And that's that. I may be putting some community posts up during the new year, probably around maybe late, probably beginning of February. I'll put up a community post just saying I'm good. And we'll be back at a certain date. Sometime I might put in an actual date. Sometime in April. But we'll see. Might be April 1st, might be April 2nd, 3rd. Might be Easter. Might be later than that. Who knows? So, but all I gotta say is keep abreast to this channel, and I'll give you some community posts. If you do follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, I might put something up regarding YouTube somewhere in the next couple weeks, next couple months. And that's pretty much it. So you gotta follow me on social media if you want to get the latest news and my thoughts on Raw and SmackDown going into the new year, and AEW and New Japan, all that good shit. That'll be on Twitter and Facebook with my live reviews. And that's pretty much it going into 2022. That's it. All right. go to bed, everybody. Peter Gunn was signing out. Peace out, rock on, rock hard. You know all that shit. And if you're not down with that, well, me, Lauren, Little Fettuccine 69, and Chase, and the entire Prophecy, which will be reborn next year, might have took some hits, but we're coming back strong. We're coming back with a rebirth, thanks to Rosemary, of course. And we will be back next year with a vengeance, because the Prophecy never dies. And that's it. So Prophecy is real, ladies and gentlemen. It's on my PG Ranch channel. Just check it out. Rosemary put her stamp of approval on it on a tweet that I gave her. So Prophecy is real, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't like it, too bad. So for me and everybody else in the Prophecy, we got 3 words for it if you're not down with that. Fuck you, man. And that's it. Have a great rest of your night. On the West Coast. Hope you had a great Christmas. It's already after 12 o'clock, so Christmas is over in the West Coast. On the East Coast or in the Midwest, happy Sunday to you. And then that's it. So Peter Gunn was signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for my post-Christmas edition of TKC Reborn with the Gilmore Chronicles. And that's it. Don't forget to hit the bell, subscribe my channels, share the video all over the internet, and leave a comment or come in the chat or do whatever you want. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off, and I'll see you next time. And to all you losers out there, I hope you had a nice Christmas with your shit stockings. That's all I gotta say about that. Shit and coal in your stockings. And I hope you have a crappy New Year. Because I'll have a great New Year coming up. This week, I'll have a great week. And going into 2022, it's going to be a great year. I guarantee it. And that's all I got to say about that. So, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and rock on. I'm out of here. Peace, bitches.